give you this. So,
Thank you very much. So yeah, we are actually a newcomer this year. We left Germany exactly at the time of the cost-benefit analysis after the project we have done together at Rheinenergie with SAP. It was not SAP's fault. The problem was that there was really no outlook in to the future, and exactly what was already said was the issue. The benefit was only on the side of the customer. Actually, that was the focus, but that is the least impact you can generate, right? I think it's absolutely clear. Energy is the most unsexy topic on the globe. Everybody needs it, but nobody wants to deal with it. We created things like apps where we showed the inside, right? Real-time consumption, 15-minute value, but that's what we call real-time. Internally, we call that the Vorstands app, the board app, because it was only used by board members to show another board member how great the solution is, but it was not really used by customers. We have checked that. The usage was after publishing the app, a few days afterwards, people never logged into the app. Nobody is showing on the birthday the family members how he decreased his energy consumption over the last month. Really not. But there is a huge impact on the side of the utilities, on the grid operators, on the suppliers. We have heard the Nordics. Nordics also did not make everything right in the first place, right? So the first smart meter rollout in Sweden was just based on daily values. There was a big incentive after some issues with the energy supply to push your consumption to a certain time. Consumers did that, made a huge effort, but unfortunately nobody could measure what they have really shifted. So the energy bill was exactly the same as it was before. So these guys were really disappointed, and they were starting complaining and even suing the government for this mistake, and that actually led to the second rollout of the smart metering. And that comes to the point I have here on the slide. So we are investing now into something which should work over the next 10 to 15 years. That people often forget. So we have a life cycle of the application of these services which are running over that infrastructure, which maybe have a turnaround time of 2 years. In 2 years, somebody invents something new, or even some disruptive thing happens, COVID, a war, or something like that, which is changing our reality, but we still have to live with this infrastructure. So we need to be prepared for everything what will come in the next 10 to 15 years. And this is, in this way, we have to understand the infrastructure we are placing through the smart meter rollout. And infrastructure is not only the meter, the gateway, it's also everything what's behind the gateway, because in Germany we have that special thing which is really unique, that additional services, value-added services, or what we call the wettbewerbliche Messstellenbetrieb, is really connected to the smart meter rollout. We have done as Cuculus after 2013 more than 30 projects worldwide, in Europe, in Asia, in Africa, where we rolled out more than 10 minute meters, connected them to the platforms. And I will just give you a number. We have just heard it. So the Diva in Dubai is really putting the customer in the front. We have done a smart meter project on water metering, 15-minute water metering. People said, okay, are you crazy? Why you are doing that? Now these guys doing a move in and a move out process within 5 minutes, completely automated. The customer is doing that on the app. So that was actually given by the government to make it as simple as possible to do all your legal configuration completely automatically. We are measuring their water consumption every 50 minutes because we want to detect leakages. By detecting the leakage, or the shorter time to detect the leakage, we are reducing the water waste through the leakage. Water is produced by desalination, so it means every liter of water we are saving is reducing the CO2 consumption, which is needed to produce that liter of water. So everybody has his own use cases, and they can be really, really big. So only this case is already financing the whole smart metering project there. So please keep in mind, we have that special requirement in the German market to cover also the services outside of the regulated smart metering market. And I think this is a great case, because we are actually talking about asset investment, which is the core of the utility business. So understand that not as a digital thing which is just delivering data, you are placing assets, infrastructure, which will help and enable the services over the next 15 years. This is nothing different to placing a cable which enables you to sell energy. That all needs to be understood. And from this perspective, we should evaluate the investments, not just from the point of having a 50-minute meter read in an app. So, and that's why also this data need to be blended with other information we have actually in the grid already to get a good return on investment out of it. So it will enable us flexible tariffs, as said, so like the thing in the Swedish market. So that is now possible with real-time values, but it will also enable us to do to have much more insight into the low voltage network, which is actually completely dark, and we will see other players which will fill that spot if we don't do it from the utility side, for sure. Right? Many players out there want to become the new energy players of the future. And by the way, I found your closing slide really nice, because I think that we really have to think what will be. What will be the role of utility or of the utility in the future? So my personal belief is it's simply flexibility management, nothing else than that. Not selling energy, everybody can sell energy. Now everybody can even distribute energy. People are much better which are not under control of the utility sector. But what the utility sector has under control is the infrastructure, and with the infrastructure the possibility to balance it. And what we are doing on the smart meter side is just to create the basis to allow us to do that, and which means actually it's even securing the future of the existence of the utility sector as it was before. That's it from my side.
Thank you very much. Thank you, René. Excellent. And now over to you.